So these are the materials you're going to need for this experiment. On the left-hand side are items that you need from home. You need dish soap, a pot holder, and clear masking tape. On the right-hand side, you need aluminum pie pan, Ziploc bags, and matches. From your vendor kit, you're going to need the melting point experiment bag, a burner fuel burner stand, a 250 ml beaker, aluminum cup, straw, magnifying glass, Sharpie, thermometer, ruler, PPE. You need your safety goggles and your gloves.
So we are going to load the capillary tube with our tetracosan. Now this was in my refrigerator, and so it did get a little hard. I would suggest taking your spatula out of your box and just going ahead and loosening up those crystals. It'll make it a little easier to come out. And then I poured some already in here. I didn't pour the full contents, I just poured some. And then I followed the directions and smush, smush, smush until it turned into a fine powder. And then this glass tube is a capillary tube, and it's got an open end, and the curved part is the closed end. That's how you can tell. That's the closed. So we want to enter the Ziploc bag with our open end. And you just kind of dab until the powder should go into the open end of the capillary tube. And then when we take it out, we want to get it all the way down to the bottom of the closed tube. That's what we're going to use this straw for. In the lab we call these elevators. And so we're basically going to stand the straw up. We're going to turn our capillary tube over, the closed end towards the bottom, and then we're just going to drop it. And we're going to let physics do its job and let all the powder go to the bottom of this capillary tube. And we're just going to kind of keep doing this process until all of it falls to the bottom. And I think it says 2 to 3 centimeters or millimeters, but you just need some about like that. That's what you're hoping for. So see, all of my powder is now down at the bottom of the capillary tube. I want to show you how I lit my burner. First of all, you probably can hear it, but I'm doing this in my kitchen. You could do this outside, but I turned my vent on over my stove. So I wanted to light it first before I put my stand on top of it. It seemed less cumbersome then. Also, I took my gloves off, and you just light the wick. Make sure you put your match down somewhere safe. It's got a pretty good flame on it. And then you put your burner stand over, careful. Make sure you don't have any big sleeves. You don't want to catch anything on fire. And then I already have my room temperature water that I'm going to place on top. And I do want to show you, I did try to blow it out. It does not work to blow it out like the directions say. It just kind of blows, so that's why this little aluminum cup is so important. You'll want to take it, and that's how you extinguish the fire when you're done. So I wanted to show everybody, I just used the tape, and just like the instructions said, taped my capillary tube with the powder on the bottom next to the red part of the thermometer, and then we're just going to place it in the water. And then I'm going to use this magnifying glass, and what I'm looking at, you want to be able to see the numbers of the thermometer, of course, but also what you're really watching is the chemical itself. So I kind of want to keep it in the center. I want to stir, and then I am looking for the melting of the powder. So you're using both hands, you're stirring the thermometer with one, and then you're looking with the magnifying glass.